You're watching the Community MMA.
Dana White is under fire, right? The video posted by TMZ showing on New Year's Eve, Dana White ended up smacking his wife. It was caught on video. Now, when you look at the video, right, the first thing is they're arguing. She slaps him first. He slaps her back and gives her what appears to be a second slap, maybe shoved her. It gets a little hard to see at that point, but a lot of stuff going on in that video. And, you know, I guess growing up in my era, not that I'm that old or anything, but, you know, in my day, if you will, as our parents used to always say, you never ever hit a woman. And when you do, there's going to be a lot of people that come out against you. Now, in this day and age, you're safe. And I don't even mean in a situation like this, just in general. Like, you're safe until the women come knocking. When the women come knocking, you're in serious trouble. And the fact is, the women are coming and they're knocking. The California Women's Caucus, which is made up of House representatives and I think they said state senators, right, within the state of California, I'm assuming. Didn't read too much into this, just saw the headlines this morning and read a little bit in the article. But, you know, they're starting to call for Dana White to be either stepped down or be let go by Ari Emanuel, who runs Endeavor. And as long as he's not, or there's no consequences, they say their voices will get louder. And more or less, it shows that they're not trying to do anything for women. And I'm just breaking this down very basic, vanilla. And the reason for it is to let you know that when they come after you, you are in serious trouble. Now, the UFC as an organization, Endeavor as well, they have not gotten involved in stuff that happens outside of the sporting event, you know? When UFC fighters get in trouble, Dana White doesn't go after them, or they make crazy comments. He lets them do their thing. In this situation, we'll see what happens. You know, it's very unfortunate because on one end, Dana White is the king of promoting fights. He's the king of promotion. And the UFC will be hurting without him because whoever steps in is not going to be as good at setting up fights in the future, is not going to be as good as talking to the media. And that's the main thing, right? Is he doesn't even try hard with the media, and he's great at it. And so the UFC, which was pretty much built and resurrected by Dana White, isn't going to be quick to just get rid of him. Now, you saw Dana White's Slap League got delayed, and now UFC fights are getting ready to start. And hopefully after these fights, you know, the quicker they can get to Saturday and get the news switching over to these fights, and then we get into UFC 283 fight card next week, and then the news starts to shift away from Dana White, he might be safe. But over the next week, it's going to be tough sledding for him, for ESPN, for ABC, for Endeavor, everyone. And I just hope they don't make crazy, rash decisions. And I'm not supporting the fact that what happened on New Year's Eve with Dana White and his wife. I'm just simply saying I'm hoping they move on from this and let them handle it within their family, because the UFC needs Dana White. And a lot of times these companies, when, you know, groups or caucuses like this, in this case, the California Women's Caucus, when they come calling, everyone starts getting crazy and they're going to make, you know, quick decisions out of fear. So, you know, hopefully that does not happen.